Hello, Aries, and welcome to your April 2025 monthly video. Okay, I hope you are well. Um, First of all, happy birthday, Aries! Oh my goodness, you're having such. I hope you're having such a wonderful time. Um, what we're going to do is we are going to pull a little card from the love deck of the Sacred Connection decks. Um, Maybe it's because Venus has been in your sign. Maybe it's just because Neptune's just went into your sign. I don't know. Neptune being the higher octave of Aries. I just felt that these cards were important today, so let's pull a message. Okay, so the message is, what is the most loving thing I have done for you? What is the most loving thing you have done for me? Now, these are kind of aimed if you're in relationships, but it can be a conversation with your higher self. It can be a conversation with a best friend. Doesn't necessarily need to be romantic, so I'll leave that there. So a slightly different setup this month, Aries. So I hope it works. I'm using the Crow Tarot this month simply because it called to me for across my office. So let's have a look and see. Can I have some cards, please, for Aries? Oh, right, what's that jumped out right away? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Cups jumped out here, so we're going to take that, right? And some other cards for Aries, please. Okay. Ooh, Aries. What we got at the bottom of the deck? Now we get a Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so that's lovely energy. That kind of counteracts maybe this energy here. Maybe. we shall see. Okay, and I'm going to put that there so you can see it. Okay, right, Aries. It feels it feels a bit shit, to be honest. Let's face it, Aries. There is most certainly things going on here that require or will require you throughout the month of April to really understand the difficulties and the lessons of endings and beginnings. Okay, now you've just had that really powerful eclipse in the sign of Aries, and that's an opportunity, even though it's a new moon. Okay, it's a new moon in that energies. And what I want you to feel is, Neptune moving into your sign, it could be a chance for you really to clear out what's no longer necessary in your life, Aries. It's like, well, it feels like there's so much choice, and then it feels like, oh, sorry, you get a six. This is the Six of Cups. I beg your pardon, Aries. So you get a Six of Cups, you get the Five of Cups, and you get a Ten of Swords. I mean, Aries, it could be, where you've got that need and desire for something for the past. Okay, something for the past or something that you have never really felt before. It's almost like this kind of a illusion. There's an illusion of something that you wanted. It's almost like what it's feeling like is it's like, maybe some people will be like, oh, well, you're not really in love. You're in love with love, the idea of love. And I think, maybe for some of you, that's what's happened. That's what's been going on with you. And all of a sudden, whether it's been the eclipse, whether it's been a realization for your birthday, because we always get a bit, well, most of us, we get a bit melancholy when it comes to our birthday. It's a time to really take stock of the year that we've had previously. It might be that we've reached a big birthday, a kind of milestone, and you're like, oh well, you're starting to question things. What have I actually done with my life? Where has my life, really excelled? And are the same things important to you as what you always thought were important to you? These are all big questions that we ask ourselves round about this time. What I would suggest to you is that hankering after the past, Aries, that's shown up here in the Six of Cups, and it's also, I mean, these two cards here. I mean, this is really strong Scorpio energy. I mean, these are two cards of Scorpio, which is the other Mars ruled sign. That's why I'm talking about it. And Scorpio asks us to go deep. It's like where you're all about the fire and ignition, the initiate, sorry, initiating energies, right? You're about starting something new. Scorpio asks us to look at endings, okay? Like death, the underworld, what no longer serves us. And, even the ten of swords here, that's the sun and Gemini, it's an ending. So it feels very much like whatever part of your life you've maybe just come to this realization that, you know what, it's time to move forward. And what happens when you move forward, Aries, right? So it's like you cannot any longer hold on to the past. Okay, now whether this is past life stuff, whether it is relationships for the past, because remember it is cups, so it's for emotions, relationships we're having with ourselves as well, Aries. That can be a big thing. In here, we've got the Five of Cups, right? So we take the time to grieve, right? We take the time to grieve the losses that we've experienced, or the losses that we know we're going to experience throughout the month of April. And we acknowledge that pain. We sit with that grief and we realise that actually, this is an important process that we're going through. Could be a job, it could be a job that you're leaving and moving on to a new one, and it's a happy thing, but at the same time, you need to acknowledge the fact that you spent X amount of time in this previous job, in this previous career, and you need time to say goodbye and to acknowledge everything that it's given you. So maybe this card here, maybe that is like talking about your job. What is the most loving thing I have done for you? So what's the job provided you with? And what is the most loving thing you have done for me? So what did you give to the job? So think about it that way. There's different layers to this, Aries. And once you're ready, it's like, right, stick the swords in it. It's like, just, that's you sorted. It's like, get the stuff done and understand that what is going to be awakened within you is the Ten of Cups. So it's like these two contrasting energies here. But what will happen ultimately is, when we going through this process of farewell, you will reach a Ten of Cups. So it's like, say goodbye in order to say hello, right? Something like that. I might call the video that, quite like that. But it's like, because you are so used to new beginnings, Aries, and igniting the passion within yourself and in others, you don't usually have that feeling of, oh well, what's going to happen at the end. You're not particularly used to the endings as much. That isn't really your comfortable place. But what I would suggest as Aries, that it is definitely something that is happening, this month, over the month of April. whether you like it or not, Aries, it's just one of the things that's going to be happening. The cards clearly indicate it. So whatever you have got ending, just sit with it, sit with the feelings, come to terms with it, realise that it's for your higher good, because this is where you're going to end up, and be grateful, be thankful, and have gratitude for the lessons that it's teaching you. Okay, my darlings, I hope that makes sense. Have a wonderful month. If you've already celebrated your birthday, many happy returns. If you still to celebrate your birthday, then go out and have the best time, Aries, okay? Lots of love. Bye.